It's in the air. You feel that. It's bringing back images. We're making our way at long last, feeling like a new day.
Beautiful day, but winter has definitely come. That's why we were so lucky last week. We were able to get all the solar panels up on the last few days of the season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was just in time.
Yeah, winter has come fast. It was minus 28 degrees centigrade last night. It's about minus 17 at the moment, but we cannot let that stop us. We need to get all these cables run, inverter and batteries and everything connected this week.
Yeah.
So by the end of this week, we can actually have it working.
Yes.
And we can have our heat on. Kind of formulated a plan. We don't want to spend too much time outside because it's really, really cold, but we need to run all the cables. We're going to show you how we're going to connect it. We need to put a box outside with a DC switch.
Yes.
And then we need to run cables upstairs in our house where we're going to put the inverter and batteries and other things. And we're going to show you how we're going to put that all together. So let's get all these panels connected and get everything working.
Yes.
First thing that we want to do is we want to run some cables so we can connect all these solar panels together. We're also going to put a DC breaker box outside so we can connect all the solar panels. There are different ways to do it. At the moment, we have a front array which has got 6 solar panels. We have then 3 ground mounts which have 4 panels on each because they are tilt adjustable, but it's 12 panels on this side. There are many different ways to connect it up, and if you're going to build a system like this, you should do as much research as you need to decide what system you're going to do and how you're going to connect them up. There's 2 main ways of connecting it up. You're either going to connect it up in series or you're going to connect them up parallel. The main difference in parallel, the voltage stays the same, but the amperage changes. If you do it in series, the amperage stays the same and the voltage changes. Depending on the system you're going to put in your house and all the specs, there's probably the best option to do. What we're going to do is we're going to do them in series, which means we're going to connect 9 solar panels in series and another 9 in series. We're going to have 2 strings. Those strings we will run to our inverter, which has a 2-string input. So basically, because we're going to do them in series, what we're going to do is we're going to connect the positive to the negative on each panel up to 9, and then we're going to have a positive and negative at the end of 9 panels, and that's going to go to a combiner box, which is going to have a DC switch. We're going to take the other 9 solar panels, connect them together, and that's going to go to the box, and we're going to run 4 cables to our inverter in the house. It's cold. My beard is already freezing.
My hand is
Of course, cables are very expensive, so we calculated how much cables we need. So what we want to do, we don't want to stand outside mocking up cables because we have the cables and we have connections, a male and a female, that we need to put onto those cables. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to get cables. We're going to run them exactly where we need to have them, cut them so we have the right length. Then we can go inside and put on the males and females. Then we need to run 4 cables from the house to the solar panel, and then we can put in the DC breaker box. So once this is all done, then we can start setting up the batteries and the inverter, and we have to change quite a bit of electricity in the house. This is the PV cable that we got. It's a 4 mil. We've calculated we're going to use 320 meters of cable. So we want to be as saving as we can for this. The cable comes without any connections on. Of course, the solar panels do come with connections on. This is a male and a female. This is positive, and this side is negative. We have these connections inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to run the cable. So we know this is going to be the end of the string. So we're going to just calculate the distance to that system over there because we're going to put a combiner box there. So we want to measure up everything, cut the cables, and then we can go and put on whether we need a male or female on the ends. So once we have everything, it'll just be easy to just connect it all together. All right, now I need a hand.
yeah. I'm coming.
Coming.
Okay.
Yeah, and then down.
Down. Inside, right?
Yeah.
And then there. From there.
and make sure there's enough to go underground. This is a negative.
Okay.
I need to put a positive on this. Positive box.
This is fun. Now I understand why Flame wants to play like this. Like there. Like there to there. Which tree are you talking about?
It's the positive on the third panel. That one there.
Gloves I did use.
Don't know.
Okay.
You always have like different gloves. This is exactly the amount of cable that we had. We've measured it all out. Now we've marked on there whether it's a positive or a negative switch that's going to go on it. It's all to size. Now we can head inside and I can put the connections on. Once we've done that, we can come out and lie them into place, zip tie them, and we can start focusing on the box.
Yep.
Let's go warm up.
Yes, please.
Woo, okay.
Coffee?
Coffee. So we're going to start with the cables. We're going to put on connections. We've marked on here what is going to be what on each side. So this one is going to be a positive to a negative. These are the connections for the solar panels. This one is the male, which is positive. This is the female, which is negative. These are the two connectors. So the big one goes inside the male and the small one goes inside the female. And when you link them together, the pieces of metal clamp into each other. What we need to do is we need to open up here. We need to take the cable. We need to strip it. We need to put the cable in there. We need to clamp it. And then we're going to put it inside there and lock it up. So I've already made a couple of small ones. These are going to be little extensions. So we have the male on one side and the female on the other. Once they're all connected, we're just going to go and pop them together and it makes the connection. So it's very handy, very handy, very easy to do. So I'm just going to make up all these connections and then we can go and connect up outside. We're up here in our water and electricity room. We're now going to run cable from upstairs here down to the solar panels. Because we don't have the luxury of having two different colors in Mongolia, I haven't seen it, where you have red and you have black for positive and negative. So the only way we can do it, we've pre-measured it out. So this is 68 meters. Because we're going to have two strings, we're going to have a positive and negative for one string and a positive and negative for two strings. So we just came up with a little idea pretty much to write string one positive on both sides and string one negative on both sides, and for string two positive and negative, so we can run all the cables, and when it's all run we know exactly where to plug everything in so we don't blow ourselves up. So fun and games. We're going to feed this through a conduiting. I'm going to go outside, Zula's going to feed it, I'm going to start pulling it through. We can maybe zip tie it and take it to the panel so we can put the box outside. So now that we've run all 4 cables, 2 positive, 2 negatives for the 2 strings from upstairs, we're putting on a combiner box. There's many different ways to do it. You can have the combiner box here, or you can have the combiner box closer to the house. We're going to have it here. What we got inside our combiner box, we're going to have 2 strings, even though we're not combining the strings together. Here we have 2 fuses. These are 16 amp fuses, and that's going to 2 breakers. So we're just linking the positive to the positive on both strings. So we'll come in from the solar panels for each string, and then we'll go out with these 4 cables to the house from the breaker switch. We don't have to have surge controllers in our box here, because with our smart PV system that we're installing, that has both DC surge controllers and AC surge controllers. So there's no need to put that in. Over here on the box, of course, this is the ground. When we install the ground system for the solar panels and for all the brackets and everything like that, we will then connect this ground to that as well. So now that's on, we can just start to connect all the cables up. Positives and the 2 negatives for the 2 strings connected here. Of course, it's not connected there. And then we will connect the positives and negatives for the panels here and combine it. Good. Nice.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. So I got all the cables made up, positive and negatives on each side, except for the positive and negative for each string that's going to go into the box. I also made up some little extensions because we're having a tilt mounting system. The solar panels are going to be able to move, so I need to have a little bit extra length cable between the different systems. So that's why I have some extension cables. What we're going to do now is we're going to link everything up in series, the 2 strings. That means positive to negative, all the way down 9 solar panels. We're going to connect everything except for the final positive and the final negative on each string. We're going to run those cables to the box, connect it, but we're actually not going to make the connection at the solar panel until all the inverters and batteries and backup systems are all installed. And the last thing we'll do is connect those, flip the switch, and get the system running. So it's still nice outside, still got some sun. A couple more hours while it's still warm. Let's get everything connected, zip tied, and then we can start working on the inverter.
Something like that?
And then it has, you know, when we have it tilting, it's kind of an extra.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the first string. That's the first string done. Should have made that cable a bit longer. But we didn't have,
I don't know why. Ah, because that was the last one.
yeah, we didn't have enough cable.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Up and down.
Go sailing here.
And it's still like minus 17 degrees.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We can just do the last positive to the box, and then we can just cable tie everything up.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, we have both of the strings wired up. We have everything connected in the box. The DC switches are all off. The positive and negative on each string are not connected. So that's all done, safety. So now we're just going to go around and double check that we can add any more wire ties. Of course, the cable, for obvious reasons, we can't put it in the ground at the moment. So we're going to keep it neatly, and in the spring, when the ground defrosts, we can then dig a channel and put everything underground, which is the safest way to do it. But we can't do it at the moment.
Yeah.
This is all done, which is fantastic. Now we can go and head inside and keep warm and go through the charge controller and inverter and everything like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's head in and start working on that.
Yes.
Very exciting moment. Now we're going to start to install our inverter. What we have gone with is a Huawei smart PV system. We'll go into more details exactly why we chose this system. Fun to have a system like this, especially one that is got so many cool features. I know we have been watching off-grid building programs where they kind of customizing the batteries, the charge controllers, the things like that. We will go more into detail about this system later, but for this we actually partnered up with Clean Resource Development, a great company here in Mongolia. We'll go into more detail about that partnership later. They are the suppliers for Huawei in Mongolia. They're going to come out and have a look at the system and help us out setting it up. We've had a look at it. It's got a lot of interesting things. It's a very easy DIY system. This is a 10 kilowatt inverter. We're also going to be putting in 15 kilowatt battery system, and we're also going to be doing quite a lot of changes with electricity and putting a backup power supply as well. A lot of things. We're going to install everything together. So this is the main unit. We need to get this on the wall. It comes with hole mount. We're just going to put that on the wall, get some screws. Has a lot of things: book connections, Wi-Fi dongle. This is the bracket that comes with the screws as well. So we're going to get this onto the wall and yeah, show you what it's got and what we need to do to connect it up. Really cool. We have our electricity box here where we're going to do some modifications for it. We're actually going to put over here a backup system. We'll go through what it's going to do. Then we're going to have the Huawei system, smart PV, and then we're going to have the 15 kilowatt battery system here. So it allows us room to expand the batteries and charge controllers. So good. Let's get this thing up. Well, unfortunately, it's not going to work. It's not strong enough. It was, yeah, just pulling out of the wall. Well, going to go to the hardware shop and go pick up some bigger bolts, and then we'll get this on the wall. After talking with Zula, she's absolutely right. Unfortunately, the walls that we have, they don't work very well with these expanding concrete bolts. So I got some 10 centimeter plugs with bolts that fit in here. And hopefully that's going to work much better. Yeah, that worked like a charm. That's not there anyway. Okay. There we go. Something like that. Good. Now we can get the system set up. Finally, the guys from Clean Resource Development are here. They're going to give us a hand to get this all set up. They brought the batteries. We're going to get those installed. We're also going to get the backup controller installed. Great thing about these batteries is they have built-in optimizers. Okay, what are we going to do first?
Okay, so we will be start installing the batteries. Maybe we assemble it, and we need to reorganize the distribution boards, like a separate to emergency load and the normal loads.
Exactly. So when the power goes off, then the essential stuff is going to go.
Yes, perfect. So what will be the essential
Well, most essential is the greenhouse, of course.
That's great.
You know, we want to keep everything alive and maybe just some lights and stuff like that. So, but mostly this is the greenhouse. So,
Okay.
cool.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, let's crack on. Just want to secure it to the wall. Don't want this falling over. So. So. We're just about finished inside with the setting up. What I'm going to do now is we're just going to take it, because we left it at 30 degrees because it was easier to put all the cables in. So now we're just going to take it to 45 so it's ready to go when we connect everything up. Solar panels up to 45 degrees. Now let's go and finish inside before we come and connect the solar panels and flip the switch, and hopefully it doesn't blow up.
I can't feel my cheeks.
It's so cold.
Really?
Oh. All right, I need to get warm.
Yeah.
Okay.
The nest.
We have most of it set up now. We're just running some trim so we can hide all the cables, connect this to the internet, but we got most of it in. This is of course the inverter where the solar panels come into this inverter. We have a Wi-Fi dongle. This is where it's connected to the battery. These are all COM ports. These are the AC. This is our backup power supply. Basically what this does, it controls if our power grid goes down. This is going to take some of our most important items like the greenhouse, some plugs downstairs for all the fridges and things like that will still run directly off the battery, but there will be no power going to the grid. So this controls everything like that, so that'll be safe. It's a little bit messy, but we have lots of sensors in here. We were changing things around. The installer did an awesome job. I really am glad that they're here. So I know some electrical things, but this was a lot of work to kind of link everything to the backup power supply. We will go more into detail about how everything works. But yeah, really good. Get all these cables covered up, clean up a bit, turn on the solar panels, DC switch, get this all set up, which we need Wi-Fi for, and we set everything up on our smartphones. So that's going to be really, really fun. Today we're going to get this on and it'll be working. All right, let's clean up and hide these cables.
Yeah.
Positive. Okay, all connected. No explosion. Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, you ready to turn on? Ready to
Yeah.
turn on?
You ready?
Turn on.
Wow. Nice. Hi, Ten.
Hi, 10.
Hi, Ten. We're really, really excited to have it all set up.
It was a busy couple of weeks. It's really great to have it done.
Yeah, I was really happy.
This is a big learning curve. There's lots to learn from the system and how to set it up. We set it all up on our smartphones, looking at all the different options you can do. So it's going to take us a couple of weeks just to get our heads around it and optimize it the best for our situation.
Exactly.
We are super happy to have it done. We're going to spend the next couple of weeks just learning the system, and once we have a good understanding, we will sit down with you guys and explain the whole breakdown, the whole cost,
Yes.
how to optimize the system and what it can do for our family.
Yeah, and already so many people asking their house costs and
Yeah, we will go through all the details
Yeah.
in a video coming up soon.
yeah, exactly.
Winter is here. Now we need to get our attention back to this greenhouse soon. Soon our planting season for winter is coming up, so we need to clean out the greenhouse and start to get all our winter crops in.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. We love to have you along on this project and on this journey.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Happy, 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 happy.
Oh, nice.